I still remain your one and only Skit Comedy. Oh yes, that is the name of my YouTube channel. So I just want us to talk about something important. Yeah, let's talk about abuses, especially when it comes to girls. Yes, the kind of abuses that some girls encounter in life, which might certainly bring a in their lives. Abuses girls encounter in their life, which might certainly or in turn cause a setback in their lives. Sometimes, when you look at our young people and the growing up ones, maybe those from secondary school to university, they pass through a lot of trauma, especially emotional trauma. Some of these things are factors that comes from home. Some are factors that comes from the environment they find themselves. Some are factors that comes from, the kind of friends they keep. And some are factors that comes from school environment. Consider yourself as someone who is free from, these issues, should I say, spices in the community. There are certain things you should isolate yourself from. Now let's take, for instance, ladies who are up to, you know, 18, 20, 25. Sometimes they tend to be tend to be a victim of rape, sometimes a victim of maybe beating and all that, molestation, child and all that. So when you find out all these kind of things, sometimes it comes from home, sometimes it's from school, sometimes the kind of environment you find yourself. Sometimes you see girls that hawk on the streets, some of them, like, you will get like amazed when you hear that some of these girls undergo so many emotional traumas in their day-to-day life activities because of what they have passed through or what they are passing through in their life already. That is as a result of the environment they find themselves. Do you understand? Now, so many of these girls are with their aunties, they are with their madams and their oga. Sometimes their oga is the problem, like, molesting them and all that. And when you try to talk, they'll tell you if you do, that's the end of your life, something like that. And sometimes they'll keep, bombarding you with gifts, presents, money, so that you keep your mouth shut. And they'll be taking advantage of you. These are some of the things God child passes through at homes or maybe the environment they find themselves. Sometimes their madams also might force them into prostitution. Oh yes, we know that. Sometimes their madam might force them into prostitution, thereby using them to make her own money. These are some common factors that can lead girls, especially, to emotional trauma, therefore destroying their image, for making them to feel less of themselves. Now let's take, for instance, in school. Maybe you are in school or you've entered university already and you have maybe the kind of standard your friends are living are not the same with you, and you want to meet up with the standard, not knowing the kind of life they're living out there in school. Now you will now join their clique and you become what they are. Now they will be using, inviting you to parties, going to clubs. From there, you've picked. You've become a total changed being, because this wasn't real you before you enter into the uni. You've changed. You found, like, you do some things and you are telling yourself, maybe this kind of lifestyle is good. I prefer this kind of lifestyle than the ones the kind of lifestyle my parents gave to me. These are the kind of things that will be going through your mind as a teacher. Now your friends are the ones trying to throw you right now. You are now a victim. You go to clubs, you go to parties, your lifestyle has changed, your attitude has changed, the way you talk to your mother has changed, the way you talk to your father has changed, the way you talk to your elderly ones at home will also change. You'll become autocratic. Certainly, yes. And you are getting money, you are changing clothes. They'll be wondering, how come? This is my child I raised. This is my child I sent to the university. Why is she behaving this way? What has come over her? Now, if you are that kind of a mother that can bend down and look at your child and know what she is passing through, you can as well at that point drag her out of that mess through counseling and prayers. You can do that through counseling and prayers. Because counseling can help God child mentally, emotionally, physically, okay, and socially. In prayer, that is when you have gone spiritual to talk to God. God, change this my child for me. And you see the two working hand in hand, giving you or yielding you a very beautiful result that you never ever think of. Do you understand? So girl child passes through a lot. They pass through a lot, like a lot in the environment, a lot in the society. They encounter rape, they encounter abuses, they encounter trafficking and all that as they are growing up. So how do we intend to stop all these things? That is the reason why the law said anybody that rapes a girl should be imprisoned. Like, why on earth will you rape someone? Like, does it make sense? Even if you need a girlfriend or even need someone that you need to, make out with, there are so many ashawos out there you can make out with. That she is an adult, she knows what she's giving out to you. In fact, it is service which she collects her money after rendering service to you. Not to forcefully, take away someone's pride and you leave her crying, you leave her in an emotional trauma, you leave her mentally, physically, and emotionally deranged. And you tell yourself that you're going to be happy about that. You can't be happy because whatever happens to that godchild, the blood will be ahead. You don't know how all these things works because sometimes karma will come playing its role in your life. That is exactly how. Are you watching this live podcast from? Please comment in the comment section and let me know what your thought is. This is still me, your one and only Skit Comedy. I love you all, and this will be the end of this live streaming. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, share this video for me. I love you guys from the depth of my heart. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please, I beg you, please kindly subscribe to my channel. And as you do this, may God continue to bless you, keep you, direct you, and favor you all the days of your life. I still remain your one and only Skit Comedy. Love a godchild. Do not rape a godchild. Thank you once for watching.